We've covered a lot today, and we'll continue our efforts to fight the opioid epidemic until it's a thing of the past, until no other life is destroyed by it.
Now, if there's one message that we absolutely want to get across to you today, it's that there is hope if you feel hopeless, and our next guest is proof of that. Kim Jones has been in recovery for 6.5 years after intravenously using crack and heroin. Congratulations on your recovery. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us this afternoon. I'm going to jump into the deep end here.
Okay.
Take us back to your addiction. And at the time, do I understand correctly, you thought you were just using recreationally?
I did, yeah. And you know, my story starts out like so many others. I started using in early teens with friends, thinking, you know, like so many people do, that it's just a rite of passage. So some of these things are dismissed, you know, as just teens being teens. And I experimented with other drugs in my early college career, but then I settled down, I got married, I had kids, and then my marriage didn't work out, and I went through a really difficult depression and dark period in my life. My self-confidence was shattered. You know, I felt like I had failed as a mother. And then I met someone who was fun and charming and who made me feel good about myself again, but I didn't know that he was a drug addict. And he introduced cocaine and heroin into our relationship. And I just thought, you know, well, my kids are with their father every other weekend. I'm now a single mom. You know, is it really that bad for me to have some fun with this guy when, you know, it feels good to be around him?
And then you lost everything during this time in your life.
I did. I didn't realize how quickly I would spiral out of control. And by the time I realized that I had a problem, my life had been destroyed. You know, I had given up my children. I had given up a really great job that I had with a pharmaceutical company. I found myself homeless. I was, at that time, shooting heroin and shooting crack cocaine on a regular basis. You know, found myself living on the streets, committing crimes, doing all the crazy things that we hear of, and, you know, and not having any idea how to get myself out of it.
Wait a minute, wait. You had 2 kids.
I did.
That wasn't enough to pull you back to reality?
It wasn't. You know, it's really horrifying when you're a drug addict and to feel the level of despair that you do, but to feel so compelled to continue to use drugs and to have your mind so focused on seeking and using them on a regular basis. And the drugs take hold of your brain, and you know, and they cause you to start doing things that are completely irrational and things that you would never do. And I can tell you now, you know, I have my kids back in my life where, you know, we're very close and happy. I did, and you know, and they're my children. I would lay down my life for them. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them. But when I was an addict, my thought was, continue to use drugs. They're okay with my parents. They'll be fine.
Wow. And what would you say was your breaking point?
I had several. I think one was there was a time where I left my children with my parents, and my son was about 9 years old at the time, and he said, "Mommy, please don't leave me. I need you." And I left. You know, I said goodbye. And I went to, you know, to continue using, and that was, looking back, you know, probably the worst thing I've ever done in my addiction. In spite of all the other things that I did, I think that was by far the worst. But several months after that, I actually was arrested and ended up spending just over 2 years in prison. And it was during that time that I was able to get the treatment that I needed. Hope was restored in my life because I cried out to God and asked for help. And that's really something that I didn't have up until that point. And so once I had hope, then I started to feel like maybe I do have some control over this. Maybe there are some things that I can do to make changes in my life and get myself back to where I need to be. And, you know, that was, like I said, about 6.5 years ago.
Listen, thank you so much for going back to these dark days and sharing them with us to try to explain to us what it was like. Now, where are you today? What's going on?
So today I am very blessed. I have my family back together. I work for a wonderful organization named Gaudenzia that provides drug and alcohol treatment, and more than that, they help individuals to restore their lives, and they help the community to restore, you know, what was lost when somebody goes into addiction. I work very closely, and I'm proud to work with the Sussex County Health Coalition and so many other people who have made it their life's mission to help individuals who are struggling, to teach our children what they need to know so that they don't walk down the same path that someone like me did. You know, and really just to be a beacon of hope for individuals who feel hopeless.
You got your life back.
I did.
You got it back.
And yeah. And for those who don't really understand addiction, would you say this is something that you will struggle with for the rest of your life?
I think that you need to always be aware that it's an issue and that you need to remain on top of it. But I think that you can practice things to help you maintain control. So, for example, if you are in attendance at AA or NA meetings, if that works for you, then great. For me, my recovery is very faith-based, so a lot of what I do in my recovery life is involved in my church and with my pastor and with the other parishioners that I fellowship with. For someone else, it may be developing, an exercise and nutrition program, but they need to find something that gives them purpose and something that gives them routine. And on top of that, I think it's incredibly important to give back to the community. And so really it's through service that we're able to be reminded of where we were, how far we've come, and that we need to continue to set examples for others.
Kim Jones, congratulations on your recovery.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that story. Oh my goodness. DelmarvaLife will be right back.